Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack and I'm joined today by
Andy.
Come on, I'm gonna joystick you.
We've done that one before.
I know, we're just freestyling because we're deep. We're so deep in our synth secrets that we're now moving to, dare I say, an advanced stage.
Yeah, just stuff that's kind of like, once you've mastered the basics, there's a few other things you're like, oh, what does that button do?
So in this one, we're just going to do two features that are pretty ubiquitous on a lot of synths. And we're going to do pitch and sync. We're going to throw everything at it.
Yeah.
Including the pitch and sync.
I like that. That wasn't planned either. That was brilliant.
Thanks, mate. Cheers, bro.
That was amazing. That was great. Good. So we've got a pitch envelope in the middle there. So compared to our other envelopes where we had attack, decay, sustain, release, so with pitch we've just got attack and decay. So what does a pitch envelope do? So if we turn up our envelope amount, because if you remember on the filter envelope we had to crank that up a little bit. So when we add some attack, so it's sort of like, it takes that sound, shoots it up to the sky.
Yeah, I'm just playing one note.
And then snaps off to be that kind of, that starter sound that you had. If you have the decay, let's bring that up, so now it'll go up and down. Nice. But you can have it, say if we just have a bit of decay. So you can get that kind of hoovering sound and things like that for things. So that's pretty cool. So, I mean, like the pitch envelope, you can go really, really crazy with it, obviously, and have it all the way up. But, you know, you might want to use it just for little subtle things, you know?
Exactly. That's touching on a point. It may be extreme, but imagine synthesizer, especially if you're thinking, how can I put this into a composition? Is that might just be an intro noise or a filter into a chorus.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Don't see a synthesizer as just one patch, like a key. That's where I'm learning. I'm having to change my mind as a dude that just plays Rhodes and Hammond on stuff. Is that, there's a synth bit for that goes, and then there's a pad that I'm playing in there. It's all things.
Yeah, exactly. And in a song, you know, particularly electronic music, it's really rare that it would just be one synth sound.
Yeah.
So if you're buying a synth and you're using it for sound design, okay, yeah, maybe you might not be using that when you're playing your bass line and your melody, but you'll have stuff going on in the background or pad sounds in the chorus and all those.
Because in isolation they seem unmusical, but they are really musical because they can be used in compositions to enhance everything. Right, pitch, sync.
So sync. So the sync is a bit more of a complicated one. So what does sync do? So it like the name suggests, it syncs oscillator 2 to oscillator 1. So what it means is that as oscillator 1 is going through its wave cycle, every time it sort of reaches the sort of point where it crosses 0, it forces oscillator 2 to match it, to re-go on there. So it syncs the two of them together. And what it does is it allows you to create like some really interesting effects. And as soon as you kind of get the sound, you'll know
You'll hear it. This is one of the clear ones that I can hear often.
Yeah.
It's one of the first bits I was like, oh, I get sync. Yeah, I can hear that now.
Exactly.
And you'll often see it in patch names where it'll say sync at the end.
Yeah, and it'll say things like hard sync or oscillator sync or something like that. So everyone knows the sound, but like how to get it can be a little bit confusing.
Let's get it.
So first thing you need to do is turn on sync. And because we're syncing oscillator 2 to oscillator 1, we don't need to hear oscillator 1, so I'm going to turn that down. But it's always running in the background. So if we bring up oscillator 2, and it'll just sound like a saw wave. So it doesn't sound any...
Such a weak C. You can't even hit C.
Cool. But what we do now is because it's synced to oscillator 1 and oscillator 1 is staying at the same pitch, that actually, like fine tune, if I adjust it, it won't make any difference. So... Because actually what it's doing is changing the shape of the oscillator as it's like fighting against the fact that it's been pulled back in to match the other one. So if we want to make the kind of classic sync lead sound, I'm going to put it onto a square wave because they tend to give us a bit of a nicer sound. And we're going to put our fine tune all the way up, so it is doing a bit of a pitch thing. But this is where we need to go back to our pitch envelope, is that we need to turn that up and we want to have it so that it tries to adjust that pitch and bring it back down. straight away you know that sound, like.
It's like ripping time and space. I can dig it, man.
Exactly. And you can, you know, if you change the pitch of things so it's like at a higher rate than the other one. Nice. So you can make, so it's a bit more of an advanced thing, and it takes a little bit more of understanding about synths, but I kind of feel that we've got there, you know, we've been through all
Yeah,
the
it's a nice little flavour. Maybe if you're working through a patch, just see what it's like if you sync the oscillators and go back sometimes. And also for attack, I find when I'm playing things, if you want a bit more attack, you're already got uber attack on the amp envelope, it's another way to add some more attack at the front end. Can I say attack anymore? Attack! We're going to go on. We're going to go to an second advanced video. It's so advanced, I don't even know where we're going to go.
We were going to talk about effects, I think, and stuff like that.
That's
you know,
fun!
and things.
Mate, high five that.
Yeah.